This is Jay with New England on the Rails. Today I'm going to talk about HO scale, which I have here, versus N scale. All right, so one of the biggest advantages with HO scale is I feel it's better for older hobbyists that are into model trains because it's easier to get on the tracks, or if you have bad vision. The details are there, which is really nice. But one of the bigger advantages with the N scale stuff, obviously it takes up a lot less room. So if you're in a half basement like I am here, that's why I went N scale for my main layout, because I just didn't have the room, but I wanted to have a bigger layout and have more room, more scenes, things like that on there. So obviously there's a big difference in the size of things. And as you can see here, here's a piece of HO track versus a pair of, or a piece of N scale track. This is code 55. This is code 83. These are the most realistic track codes that you can get in N scale, code 55, and again, code 83. These are both Atlas track. They have the nice brown ties, and the detail's really good. The advantage though with the HO, I feel, not only is it easier to get on the tracks, but also you can actually really get in there and paint the rails, rust them, make them look more realistic. And it's just easier to work with, obviously, than trying to paint individual ties on the code 55 N scale track. All right, so one of the biggest advantages for N scale that I feel is if you're into like creating cool scenes, big mountains, things like that, N scale is the way to go because it makes those scenes so much more grand versus HO scale, where it's taking up a lot of room. It's good for detailed scenes, things like that. But the N scale, if you're into scenery, big mountains, canyons, things like that, N scale is where it's at. You know, in just looking at this in scale, you can see the HO track technically is shorter than this piece of N scale rail, even though physically it's not. So in scale, you can do these magnificent long straight runs with the track. All right, so that concludes my video on HO versus N scale and some of the advantages and disadvantages of them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're just getting into model railroading, hope you guys subscribe. I'm going to put together a lot of different videos about this stuff. So if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care.